Oh my God. Wow.
We're in here, dude.
How are we still trucking?
Survival's a goal, dude.
Survival is all we need, dude.
I never lose sight of that.
Every day I wake up and stare in the mirror and say, fucking survive, dude.
That's what all I care about right now is staying alive, dude.
Everybody's trying to stop us.
That's the fucking goal. I've been trying to tell people that's the goal, dude.
People are
Stay
like, what's your
alive.
secret?
We're
What's your
still
secret?
in the jungle, bro. You know this.
Every day, dude. Jungle
People say
boy.
that. Oh, well, I like to go to nature. It's like, you are in nature, bro.
This is the jungle.
It's every single fucking day. We were in the woods. We just have fucking buildings, dude. We never left the woods.
Nah.
We're here, dude.
Yes.
You think these skyscrapers are castles, dude. We never fucking lost our masters, dude.
Hell yeah.
I was in this guy's lift the other day, so I forgot all about this.
You're
guy.
probably dropping that knowledge on him?
Well, we're driving, and he was like, yeah, he said something like, well, you know, people don't really eat the standard human diet. And I'm like, what do you think the standard human diet is? And this guy goes off in this rant about, like, the alkaline diet. He's in a pyramid.
Damn.
It was a pyramid scheme.
That's sick.
He's
You
like,
ran
I'm gonna-
into you.
I did. I'm telling you, I have a bunch of black counterparts in this city who drive
As a
Lyft.
black dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have the best fucking Lyft conversations. But if I happen to Lyft with like a black dude with dreadlocks, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's on.
Here comes a perfect audience for all my ideas, dude. And usually, I was sitting there, we're talking about. Oh, dude, we started talking about.
How many times have you dropped the Clinton Foundation on unsuspecting black Uber drivers?
I just talked to him about Aramark. I didn't even talk about the. Clintons. So we were driving, and he's like talking about the human diet and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's what's up. And then we started talking about. I was like, dude, see, it was a new Aramark building on 32nd Market. It's like this short, squat little building that says Aramark real big, and I was just like, fuck, dude. I'm like, dude, these things are. I was like, look, dude, we still have castles. I was like, look at this, and the guy was looking around. He was like,
God
damn, bro, I never thought about that. And he goes, shit, man. He started talking. He's like, one of my friends like used to live up in we worked in a building, and there was people who lived in like the top levels. He's like, you need a motherfucking card to get up there, bro. He's like, it's a whole different world. He's like, we had a French dignitary coming to Philadelphia. He just tried to rape a maid, and they just sent him back. And he's like, dude, if you're one of those clearance level, if you're like the top floor of a building, he's like, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, man.
I was like, fuck yeah. He's like, it's a whole different world up there.
It really
We're saying
is.
that basically you beep your way up, and he's like, cops can't get up there. He's like, you're in like a separate fucking world. It
It's
was
Skyrim, dude. You're
Yeah,
in Skyrim.
dude, yeah.
You were talking to a dude that's just, he's never been in a castle.
dude, and he was telling
He
me
has no idea what's going on. He thinks French dignitaries are just raping.
he was like, he said he like grabbed the chick's ass, and like he was like,
How did the
under-
French dignitaries' business seep all the way down to black Uber driver? How did he get the intel?
it was a news story because the girl kept coming out against
One
this
of
guy.
the someone
She
in there
violated
was like,
Sky
I got.
rules.
Someone was like, I got the perfect guy to tell. Walked outside and told him.
Dude, he knew there was someone came forward and violated Sky rules, dude.
You can't.
And this guy fucking heard about it, and he was like, what the fuck, dude? And here like 12 years later, he was like, actually, one time a dignitary came to Philadelphia.
Above 20 floors, it's international waters.
Like, dude, it is, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
that was
allowed
the
to do whatever
conclusion
you
we
want.
reached, dude. When I hit him with the castle thing, we were talking about something else before that, I forget, but it led up to that, and he was just like, "What? Wow, man, I never thought of it like that. Oh, fuck, man." He's like, "That's weird," and I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "We still have our masters, dude."
I
Like,
wonder how many of these dudes. No, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you you recognize how genuinely interested they are. I wonder how many of them are like, "Whoa, what a fucking psycho! I better agree with
dude,
this."
a bunch of times.
You getting
dude.
in the back and be like, "Those are castles, dude. We never left our masters." Be like, all right, I got to drop this guy off.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you,
You see him turn off.
I'm pretty good at gauging because I've had people sit when I drove Lyft. I would have people
Oh.
like sit up front with me sometimes. So I'm like, you're sitting next to me. I'm like, you want to chat? And I start talking to these people, and dude, they would stop and go like, wouldn't even say like anything. Would look at me and nod and be like, and just turn around and be like,
I was the
Okay.
biggest douche Uber driver ever, dude. If it was like like a chick, like a hot chick getting in, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I do stand up. Driving in fucking Toyota. Yeah, I also do stand up. So like, this is just something that, keep me busy.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, I just fucking.
It'd be like, where can I see you? Like, you ever hear like Helium Comedy
Yeah.
Club? It'd be like, no.
I'm like, well,
It's
a big one.
pretty big. You ever Kevin Hart? You ever hear Kevin Hart? Like, yeah, he worked with him. It's like, nah, but he used to do that. Yeah, I was. That's embarrassing.
Well, it's hard not to. Yeah, it's hard driving around to not be like, well,
Not feel like a
what I
complete
actually,
peasant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do that. Well, my thing is, at first I really didn't like it. Then I started peasanting out, and like, so I would
But
get in.
you can get into being a peasant.
I can,
I'm
yeah.
too regal.
I'll get in a pure servant mode.
I'm King's blood.
Yeah, but I'm like an Asian emperor.
Yeah, you're down in the shadows
I can
with the
get
people.
real into like working the paddy, dude. I'll get down there and hit the farm, and then come up and like, oh my god, dude.
You're definitely more Eastern royalty.
I'm more Lao Tzu, yeah.
I'm very old Western.
You're very medieval,
royalty.
dude.
I'm very Crusader king.
You are, dude. Yeah,
Just
more
a
like
gluttonous king.
I'm like Lao Tzu, dude.
Yeah, you're like in the trenches trying to figure out the art of war.
No, Lao Tzu was like.
I know that's not. Yeah,
that's Xiao Tzu or something.
Shang
Tsung.
Some fucking
Xiao Tsung.
Some jibber jabby language.
Xiao Tsung.
Some bullshit.
But yeah, apparently the guy was trying to like escape. This is a legend of Lao Tzu. He was escaping China because he was like, I don't like what it's becoming, and he was just going to live out in the woods like a Zen master. And someone called him. They're like, dude, we need you to transcribe your knowledge before you go. And he was like, fuck it, give me 2 days. And wrote like a huge book, and that's like a version of the Bible.
That's gonna happen to you.
I mean, I'm gonna break away at some points. I'm like, dude, just give me all of your knowledge.
That's what's happening
please.
right now.
That's what this podcast.
You've been trying to break
be.
away from stand up, and I'm like, dude, the people need you. They
man.
need to hear you speak. And tomorrow night. Oh my god. Tomorrow night, the people get to hear it.
Do the Patreon before I
forget. Let's get these shout outs.
Speaking of the fucking dogs, dude, shout out to motherfucking Wide Jim.
Wide Jim coming in
some
hot.
of these, dude. You got Logan Frey.
Logan's a good bro.
Is he a good boy?
Yeah.
Fuck
Logan's
yeah, dude.
What up, Logan? Happy 21st, dude.
Austin Vogel, dude, coming in with a buck. Andrew Pace, dude.
He named you fucking calling out Austin for coming in with a buck, dude.
Hey man,
fuck you, poor ass bitch.
No, dude.
Fuck you, Austin.
I take $1, dude. Everyone can do $1.
You can give us.
It's when you drop, dude.
It's like, when you drop.
Say Michael Vogel, dude, from 5 to 1.
Mike dropped on us.
He fucking dropped down
5 to 1. I understand, Mike.
Dude, I mean, you know.
He probably
Isn't this when people get tax returns, though?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I thought they get them soon.
I don't do taxes, dude.
Your dad, dude. Dude, who else we got going on? And again, Andrew Pace with a motherfucking Hamilton.
Andrew Pace.
Kyle Haynes, Patrick Cahoe, whatever. I don't know. Scott Guillory. Dude, the Rooster 24 hit us with a 5 spot.
The Rooster did.
None other but Kayla for $2. Wow, dude.
Kayla?
Yep. Christian Techadon.
Wait, Kayla? We got some babes?
Kayla, dude. Let me. Ooh. I mean, I could.
Sure, it's not Kyla.
No, it says Kayla, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's Beezer's girlfriend.
It's royalty, dude. She's a queen.
Kayla's a babe.
Is she a babe?
Yeah, I scoped her.
Nice.
Oh shit! Now I'm just on her profile. Let me get off this thing. Ah shit! I fucking got out of it. Damn it! Sorry, I fucking mid-cast started perving on one of our fans.
That's an easy distraction, dude. If a girl follows me on Instagram, I'm just like, oh, she's trying to fuck.
I know.
Donate to the Patreon. She's trying to get it.
Dude, I just looked and I was like, she's pretty hot. And I'm like, look, next thing I know, I'm all through her pro. I'm like, oh, let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but the problem is the only way a chick listens to us is if her boyfriend listens to us.
Hey,
That's how it happens.
I mean, that's the only way I become friends with girls if I'm dating one of their friends. So it's like it's like a hostage situation. That's a clean. I don't know. That's a fair thing.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get girlfriends, dude.
Don't do that.
I want friends that are girls.
If you're a dude who has female friends,
I need a vent, dude. I need to call my girlfriend.
Kill yourself. You're a fucking pussy. Fuck bitches, dude.
Dude, you are so feudal, dude.
I'm a feudal king.
That's fucking awesome.
If someone, if I don't talk to wenches.
Yeah. I didn't know the word wench meant prostitute.
Yeah.
I said that the other day at work. I was like, I called it was like his assistant. I thought it meant like a fucking assistant or something.
Someone's assistant, a wench.
I was like, oh yeah, I spoke to his wench earlier, and everyone goes, whoa, what the fuck, dude? Like, what do you mean? I was like, wench doesn't mean like a fucking like a servant. And they're like, no, dude, it's a prostitute. I was like,
well, either way,
sorry.
Either way,
people laugh. People covered their faces, and we're just like, I've been out it too in my placement. They figured me out, dude.
How?
Figured it out that I was a master entertainer.
Really?
Just that I do stand up, yeah.
You told them?
No, they were like, dude, I'm sitting. I said, I'm not bullshitting. I'm sitting at work. We're talking. I'm just talking my shit day to day at work, talking about landlords. And the one guy's like, dude,
talking about landlords.
He's like, you should have a fucking podcast. And I'm like, funny you say that, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
One.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even drop the secret cast on him at work. So I just fucking did.
Can't have that.
I give him like 10%. I give him the tip of the iceberg at work, and they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay out of this one. But so yeah, then he was like, dude, that's. And I'm like, yeah, that's funny, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Never thought about that. And he's like, dude, seriously. He's like, I think you could do stand up. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, dude. That's fucking nice. And then finally, they kept saying. I'm like, I can't lie. I was like, actually, I'm a fucking award-winning comedian. And they were like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, no, I'm a locally award-winning comedian. and they looked me up, and I was just like, they feasted on my YouTube sets while I was at work, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. At first, I was like, dude, turn that part down.
Turn that one down. That's the worst. When strangers watch you stand up in front of you, it's just like...
Or when they like were pulling it up for me at like 26, and I was like, yeah, shit.
Yeah,
but
I got a really good
stand
thing.
by some of this. It was like about like fucking whorehouses and hand jobs. I was like, turn
a bunch of wenches.
Hilarious, dude.
I got a really good one for you.
What?
So, me and baby girl continue to break up.
Okay.
We're back together right now. Things are going great,
dude. That's how you do it.
Almost undoubtedly going to break up probably this weekend, but that's all right. We'll get back.
Exactly.
Dude, love.
I broke up with my girlfriend.
That's just love,
4 times, dude.
That's just love.
We got that fucking urban passion, dude.
Yeah, we got so much passion.
We're just down. We're just fucking. We're just like real, dude. We're from the block, dude.
Right. So her friend.
We're just like what Bodiqua's on the stoop. Like, I fucking love you, girl.
Yeah, exactly. This is so fucking funny.
Sorry,
you gotta see this. So her friend. I guess she told her friend that we were back together, and her friend hates me.
Ugh, they're doing one of those.
And her friend texted her a bunch of shit about how much of a loser I am.
Sick.
And
wait, was this when she said we're breaking up? Like,
yeah, we must have.
Girl, he's not good for you, girl.
Yeah, except she went pretty hard.
Whoa.
She was going at my stand-up.
Whoa.
Hold on. So these are all screenshotted texts. This is so fucking funny.
Damn.
These are all separate texts, each one of these sentences. First text, I think he's reached the cap. Next text, he's like in his 30s. Next text.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's been doing this forever. Next text. I just think if he was going to be famous by now, he'd already be famous.
Oh.
And then they got in a fight over that. And her friend was like, blah, 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 blah. Have fun with your condescending and slightly racist famous comedian boyfriend. Next text. He fucking sucks.
Oh, my God, dude. Dude, and that's only fueling the fire, dude.
Oh, I was reading that.
She's
I was
only charging.
dying, dude.
She's charging. I mean,
it
like,
was so funny. I think he reached the cap.
Yeah, but she's like,
this is a 23-year-old chick that lives in the financial district in New York, who's like a fucking intern at like Dolce and Gabbana or Urban Outfitters or something.
A human hamster. This is a human hamster, dude, let out and like in a confined area with like all the money she needs, and it's like, here you go.
But her being like, I think he reached his cap. I gotta be honest, I don't see much of a future for it. Just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
My cap. It's like, you're like, I've seen a lot of these acts.
Yeah. She's like, I've seen a lot of these.
He's on the decline.
Yeah, I've seen his stand-up.
How did she just become like a 1930s fucking comedy agent?
I don't know. It's great though.
The kid's been good, but I think he's on the decline.
Yeah,
was she like biting down on a cigar as she said this?
Must have been, dude.
Did she wiggle her big bushy eyebrows at you while she said this? I've seen a lot of them, kid. He's on the decline.
He can't make it. The kid can't make it in this town. He's like 30. He's not famous and he's 30?
Oh, dude, the fucking wisdom of a 23-year-old girl.
The wisdom
of
a hot 23-year-old chick being like, well, that's it. That's showbiz. He can't make it.
I love how she's like, well, like, I turned on the E channel and he's not on it. So, like, what's the point?
Oh, my God.
Has he ever hosted a red carpet event? Okay. Yeah, dude, it's like, that's one of like the saddest things when you got to watch them just like hit you with their logic and you're like, that's what you got right now. We're clocking 24 years old. That's where you're fucking coming in with. It's like, all right, yeah, boy.
But yeah, that was that made me laugh,
dude. I was sorry. I keep fucking. This is like, you triggered me, dude.
What?
I'm just picturing. I'm flash forward in like 35 years in the future of just a lady like looking out of a fucking square kitchen window into her backyard. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, remember I was trashing this guy, and 25 years went by, and you're like, what the fuck were all my weird ideas? Like, I don't know. That was Billy's fucking character.
Yeah, that was
Jason.
Yeah, I was like, look, being a young hot chick has a sad ending. You better slow down.
Man. I mean, dude, they wrote fairy tales about this shit. You end up fucking like consulting mirrors and shit and murdering children. Who is the fattest of us?
I'm so fucking hot. It's like, yeah, you're hot. There's someone else hotter. What?
Well, it sucks too that like it's funny that you're so hot, but like you just have no idea this force of time is actively working. Like your greatest foe.
I was like, you got fucking 3 years, lady.
Actively
you better
working against
up.
you, dude. They don't even. I think it's like an invisible transformation. It just like one day they're just like, huh? They see like they catch that first wrinkle and it's just like, nah.
Yeah, I bet you start all those.
It's from the first crazy.
All those ugly dudes that kept approaching you at the bar. Everyone, you just slowly find yourself being like, well, he's interesting. Maybe I'll talk to him.
Yeah, man.
What's happening to me?
Oh, dude. You know what? I'm just more about like the simple things in life. I just really, dude, they catch that first rink, little crow's eye, dude.
The funny thing is that chick's not hot. She's got a nice body. The girl who's shitting on her.
Well, she's
ugly face.
She's 20, 30. She's like,
yeah, but she's not hot enough to be putting out this type of energy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I think she's just insecure.
Wow. Well, girls will like squat up with like when you break up with your girlfriend. You definitely there is like a resistance force that like joins them. You get a bunch of fucking Jedis, dude, who are fucking against you, dude. You come back like the Death Star, dude.
Yeah, but I thought she would be like... I
come back to a failed relationship. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Everyone's just like, he's such a piece of shit. All her friends would always like hate me at first. But yeah.
It's like the opening scene in Star Wars. You're Vader walking through a hallway. Everyone's trying to shoot you. You're just like choking people through the air. You're like, shut up, bitch. Come here, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, some guy comes
Where
up
is she?
You better fucking be nicer. You're like,
but
come on, we're leaving McFadden's. Come with me.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna hit me with like, he's fat and ugly. I could have understood that, but her being like, yeah, I don't see his career advance. Like, it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? No way, dude. You're fucking built like Gaston, dude. You have like that old fucking Swiss muscle man, dude. I need to get you leather boots with a buckle.
Oh fuck, dude. I should start dressing like Gaston.
And just being so crass with the ladies, dude. Just fucking go up to them like,
you can,
flex
like,
your bicep.
Barely see a line in my arm. It's all fat.
Gaston had game, dude. Dude, Beauty was definitely fucking creeping with Gaston, dude.
Yeah, she was. Fuck that. That story's ridiculous. The guy who kidnapped her is who she likes.
I love that fairy tale, how it's like a story about a lady who sucks a dog's dick in a castle.
There's a hot Jack guy like, I gotta get her out of there. She's fucking this dog.
She's sucking a senator's dick. That's a horror
She's
story.
talking to plates. She's fucking a dog. We gotta get her out of there, man. Her dad's nuts. She needs help.
Her dad's a loser.
Dad's a fucking. It's like, I'm jacked as fuck. I'm killing it at the bar every night, dude. Can I just fuck this lady who's blowing dogs?
I have a ponytail with a ribbon in it, dude. Why aren't I fucking this lady?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, man, that killed me.
Yeah, that was that was going on, and that made me. I saw that and laughed. Normally, a comment like that would make me like furious, but I read that and I was like, what a fucking moron,
dude. I mean, it might sound corny, but it would be so funny for your first special to have that just playing on a thing. It's like, isn't he good? He fucking sucks, dude. Isn't he 30?
Isn't he 30? How's he not a famous comic yet?
Oh my
Isn't
god,
he 30?
that'd be so funny, dude.
Oh fuck!
To save all the negative texts you ever received.
Yeah, I was like, I should just make that an album cover.
Oh my god,
that screenshot of those texts.
Funny, dude.
Oh man, but we got that going on.
That's
we're
nice.
back. Me and baby girl are back, dude.
And dude, all the hate just pumps your bae up more.
Nothing
like,
can stop us
you
now.
guys hate my boyfriend? Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, although she is hungry right now, so we're probably gonna break up.
Why?
She's hungry, dude. She told me.
Wait, she's hungry.
Yeah, she texted me from work and said she's hungry. So
oh shit! So that's gonna be a fight.
Chances are we're gonna break up.
That's definitely a fucking harbinger of a fight, dude. It's like,
yeah, if Bae's hungry, she looks at you and is just like, "You fat fucking loser! You're not even famous yet." I'm like, all right, let's get you a sandwich.
Yeah, why was this lady hating on you so fucking incredibly hard?
All right, so
I'm gonna start doing it to anyone I know. It doesn't work out. I'm like, oh, she's fucking horse face, dude. Fuck her. They're like, whoa, what the fuck, dude?
I think what happened was one of the first times we hung out, we went to she tried to get us to go to this bar. Mm-hmm. There was like a line 3 blocks long to stand in a line. And I saw who was in the line. I was like, I don't want to fucking hang out around these people. And while we're in line, there's a bar that we were standing in front of that was like $2 beers happy hour. Mm-hmm. And it had a window, an open window that like the line was right in front of. So I just walked in and sat there while they were in line. I was like, it's pretty nice in here.
Oh my god.
And then baby girl came in and that girl tried to stay strong.
Dude, of course she hates you, man.
Yeah.
That's a whole other weird girl environment where like they invite you. I haven't done that forever, where you get invited out with a girl and her one friend and you're there with the two of them and like, yeah, dude. And she's like, my friend. She's like, her friend's like, okay, so like, I approve of you, but then it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kick you out this door. Get the fuck out. Get off of my date, dude. Fucking beat it.
Yeah, that was...
Ugh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I mean, hanging out in New York, especially in like the financial district around all those types of people, is just like, it is hell, dude.
That
Every
sucks.
dude in there is like a J. Crew model, like wearing vests and fucking button downs with cool hair.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like, yeah, I like Barstool. And it's like, you guys stink.
They're like they're just like people coming out of Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah,
Like
seriously,
very Jax-ish.
Yeah, very. It's
Oh,
they're
man,
like the
that
Finkelvoss twins in fucking Army Hammer, dude.
That's
fucking peaches, fucking young boys.
Yeah, that's a tough fucking squad to hang out with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with that squad again.
Hamptons, bro.
All those bros.
Will you be at the Vineyards?
Yeah,
they call it Martha's Vineyard. Will you be at the Vineyards? I knew kids like that who would do that.
And I was trying to explain it.
My mom summers at the Vineyards. It's like
I was like, yeah, I was talking to a baby girl about it. I was like, yeah, you probably like hanging out with them. You're a hot chick.
Yeah.
Of course they like having you around.
Sure.
But when I went and hung out, they were all like, who the fuck is this guy? Get him the fuck out of here. Like young dudes giving me fucking added. Like I was trying to talk to them. I was trying to treat them like humans.
Dude, you could
be
fucking,
like, what's up, dude?
You could probably hammer their heads down, dude.
I was like, so what do you do? Once I realized what they were doing, I was just like, oh, you're treating me like shit? What do you do?
Yeah,
Why do you talk like that?
Yeah,
like
dude.
I was, yeah.
Holy fuck, man. That's no good.
Yeah.
That's, it's nice to fucking...
You know what, though? None of it matters.
It doesn't.
None of it matters. I'm just
it's nice
head
to
over
shoot
heels.
You're in love, dude.
This is straight up law.
That's fucking love. Yeah, dude, I can't get out of love.
I'm trying to tap out of this conversation because this is definitely
my new
a fight.
thing now is making fun of dudes who like actively go out and try to hook up. I'm like, dude, what are you, a fucking sorority girl, bro? You need to hook up, you fucking loser.
It's like, get to work, dude.
My thing is like, if you got to go to secure a sniz, by all means, please. But when dudes are like, when people start telling any story about getting ass anymore, I'm like, oh, so you're out here like trying to hook up? I'm like, it's fucking gay, dude. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's funny to make fun of people for trying to hook up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you, a fucking sorority girl,
what are you,
dude?
a fucking crizzle? You're a fucking crizzle, dude. If you're a dude who's high into fashion and trying to get pussy, you're a crizzle.
Yeah, dude.
The natural enemy of a naughty boy.
Oh, my God.
Naughty bees hate crizzles.
Dude, for sure,
crizzles are like... Yeah,
they're just the counterpart, dude. They're the green goblin to a fucking naughty bee.
They hate naughty bees. They can see naughty bees' energy. And they're like, well, I'm dressed cooler and I have cool hair. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm in a sweatsuit,
yeah, like
son.
Macklemore, dude.
They all have the Macklemore haircut.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of white rappers, shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Crizzles. It's a crizzle.
It's an absolute crizzle, dude.
Yeah, don't be a crizzle.
What's the fucking word for a dude who hangs out with girls, too? There is a word for that. It's called like a Chaz or something. He's a total Chaz. If you like a dude who has all girlfriends, it's like
dudes
he's
with
a
all
total
girlfriends are.
It's called a Chaz, dude.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm just stuck in the friend zone. It's like, nah, dude, they just know you're a psycho.
And you're hanging out with a bunch. I've seen it before. And when you do that, all the girls you're hanging out with are like, I think he's gay. Like every single time. Well, two. But the 2 times I've seen that, all the girls you hang out with are like, I think he's gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is nice when girls whisper shit like that.
Yeah, anyway. Natural enemy of a naughty bee is a straight up crizzle, dude.
For fucking sure, dude. Absolutely. Did you see our fearless leader defend the wall against Pelosi?
No, what happened?
Dude, I watched the video, and I'm not convinced.
Pelosi tried to talk shit to Trump daddy?
Maybe Pelosi and Schumer, if I'm getting my names right. It was Pelosi and Schumer versus Trump.
Chuck Schumer?
Chuck Schumer, I believe. He's a geezer. It was all geezers, dude.
I think Chuck Schumer is Amy Schumer's uncle.
Stop, dude.
Yeah, dude. What do you think of that?
Don't tell me that. That's
all right. Keep talking. I'm going to search this. I'm fairly certain.
I had to metabolize that fact.
If I'm wrong, I am going to sound like a complete retard.
Dude, you spread the sickest theory ever, dude. If she got fucking placed into the deep state.
I think she is part of the deep state. That's why she's woke as fuck now.
Dude, I have to see. Okay, so. Wait.
What's up?
What happened? Sorry.
Nothing. I was looking up
I lost my train of thought.
So wait, Pelosi.
Oh, so I lost my train. I totally blanked. I'm sorry. So yeah, dude. So I watched the video. It was Pelosi, I think Schumer versus Trump and fucking Pence. Who Pence sat there silent as a statue the whole time and just folded his hands and like made a real fucking stern face.
Pence dog, dude. He's posting up.
He just sat there. He could have been a hologram, dude. He just sat there and just made like a fucking like, just like a interested yet firm face for like about 40 minutes. And her and Pelosi and Trump just fought the entire time to the point where I was like, I'm pretty sure we're getting like ruled by people who are senile right now. It was like a total senile argument of just like,
we are.
Well, no, Donald, I did not say that. And he'd be like, fine, I'll take the shutdown. I don't care. He's like, you did the shutdown first, Chuck. You remember when you did it last time? He's like, well, I don't know that was my fault. Dude, it was just like.
Chuck is the first cousin of Amy Schumer's father.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's an uncle, dude. Same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
The deep state.
Dude, she's like a fucking. Who's that rich ass family? The Vanderbilts.
Yeah, that's a rich family.
She's like a Rothschild. That's what it is.
She's a Rothschild.
Dude, she's a fucking Rothschild.
How do you feel about that?
I heard she's second cousins with Anderson Cooper.
Definitely.
Who has obvious CIA connections.
Yeah, but it is geezers, senile geezers.
I'm telling you, dude.
Doing battle.
I'm pretty sure I was watching this meeting. I'm like, these guys are all senile. I'm like, these are just like some people's grandparents being like, no, I don't think we should.
That's what I was saying about Trump. Trump's like, what, 72?
I know, dude.
It's like, dude, he's on Twitter.
Can 70-year-olds
rocking people?
When do like you get so old that they like make you go to the DMV to make sure you can still drive? Because there's
no way he can drive.
There should be an age limit on politics. You should definitely hit fucking like 70. You should have to step down.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, come on. I mean, I'm all about village elders. Don't get me wrong, dude.
Yeah,
I don't dishonor my elders.
You just dishonored your elders.
I don't. No. I don't want to subject my elders to fucking stately affairs. I want to consult them on the fucking metaphysical.
What do you would
like
consult
death,
Donald Trump
world.
on death in the next world?
Vic, I got to tell you, it doesn't happen.
It's some tough news for you, Matt. There's nothing out there. Sorry, I talked to everybody. They said, "Wow, there's nothing." Trump might be God, dude. It might be the second coming.
You think he's Jesus?
I bet that's how his
2020, that'd be sick if he just ran as Christ in 2020. Half the country's like, fuck yeah, dude.
He's got a shot.
I know. It's like actually having Jesus this whole time. Half the country's just
the country be like, yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's an uncomfortable topic, man. We were talking about that in my one class about like how like who gets to say what's like a mental illness and what's not, which is interesting to think about because there's like a thing called oppositional defiance disorder, which just means like you don't obey authority. And it's like that's a weird mental, especially give to a kid. Like you're a teacher and a kid's like that's up to you as a teacher to look at this kid and be like he's disrespecting my authority.
Yeah.
And he probably does it with everybody else, and they'll put you on medication for that, which is fucking crazy.
Really?
But so we're talking about all that and like, and this and that. And I was like, yeah, it's just weird how like, one level, we're talking about hearing voices now. There's places that like tell schizophrenia. People who have schizophrenia are like, dude, just it's not that big of a deal. You have voices. If it's not telling you to do anything bad, just live with it. It's cool. And I was like, yeah, well, it's funny because if you say like God told you something, everyone's like, okay. What did he say? But if like you're just like, yeah, I just
nah. If people say God told me something,
a lot of people like God told me at that moment. People are like, but if you're just like, yo, I just heard this.
Yeah, if you're a black athlete, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
God definitely talked to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it's like, it's funny because if you're like, yeah, I heard a voice, and if you're like, whoa, chill out. If like I heard the voice of God, people are like, yeah, touch my forehead, and they fucking are like,
and they jizz.
Yeah, it is fucking. We still got like. What is it, like 35% of the country who is just like mega churched out?
I don't know. Those mega churches are fucking bonkers.
Yeah,
you know what's weird is seeing young people go to those. Yeah. There's like young hip churches.
It's got to be good pussy there though.
Definitely.
At the young hip church.
I know some people that go to young church that have good pussy.
And you just imagine your fucking wedding night. You got some clean Christian rock. You're swaying. You're holding hands, swaying.
Almost definitely jeans. A slut though.
Oh, you're talking about
megachurch chicks?
True, dude.
Chances are, like a young hip in a city.
What do you think she's doing? Just a hand job queen out there, or like you think she'd save herself?
Just a reformed
for
slut.
A modern Christian.
They're
husband?
trying to reform by going to this cool hip.
I'm thinking of like modern Christian women who say like abstinence rocks.
Abstinence rocks, dude.
Yeah.
All our listeners become abstinent.
We should become abstinent.
I'll be absent.
I'm gonna go to schools and talk about abstinence, and the whole time be like, and the importance of abstinence.
Just be like, yeah, I have a question. You kept laughing after everything you said. Be like, nah, dude, I was totally serious, dude. Definitely don't get pussy for sure.
I'm gonna go up and be like, don't do what I did. I got so much pussy when I was in grade school. I got crazy pussy, dude. You guys need to be abstinent.
Yeah, you guys have no idea what it's like.
Where did it lead me? It led me nowhere. I got tons of fucking pussy. I ate fucking ass.
It's like, okay, thank you, Mr. McCusker. That's it for today's assembly. Hey, kids, what's up? See this? You see what you're looking at? You probably can't even tell, but I got so much fucking pussy. They're having me talk to you. Didn't get an STD. Never use a condom.
But I outdid the odds. You probably will. I know people who have herpes.
Did you had the STD assembly, right?
I don't know.
We had a DUI assembly.
Did you really?
Yeah, and one of the guys, I might have told this a long time ago.
I don't remember.
We had a DUI assembly where they would like show like hard car wrecks, like fatalities, shit like that. And one of them was a dude who got drunk and tried to run home. And he walked along the highway and he got hit.
Oh, my God.
And it was my friend's uncle.
Oh, my God.
They put up a big picture of him in the assembly.
Oh, my God. Really?
And it was like, wait, that guy, because it's a small enough town that everyone's like, my dad was friends with that guy.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Oh, my God.
Then we had a guy come in about rap lyrics.
He came to talk to you?
Talked about how rap was bad. And he sang, I got blood on my dick because I fucked a corpse.
What?
Yeah, and then he was like, you know what? Why don't we try better songs? Like, our God is an awesome God he makes. Everyone was just like, yo, you suck, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's saying that.
Dude, imagine being the adult. That's your fucking theory. You're like, I'll just turn them on to Christian rock.
It's like, man, these kids are out here listening to DMX. I got to turn this thing around.
It's so funny thinking about how many hours of DMX he listened to and was like,
just, how dare he? How dare he? Although DMX was extremely homophobic, and if you're that Christian, he was probably like, all right, he's got some good points.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's fucking bizarre, man. We just had, like I told you, we had Pico Man who just like they were preparing us for our futures, dude. They're
like most of you guys are gonna be manual laborers.
Well, he did Pico, and he was like, I'm from Pico. I'm gonna show you how dangerous electricity is, and we just literally hook it up to like Ninja Turtle action figures and be like, this is 10,000 volts, and be like, boom, fly it across the room. And you're like, ah. We had fucking Whale Man, who was a avowed Satanist, dude. And his son worshipped Hitler. Dude. Him and his son together, apparently. His son went to the school. And he was like, me and my dad spit on the church steps and we hail Hitler in my house. I was like, what the fuck? I was a little kid. I was like, holy fuck, dude. That guy's a Nazi. And I was like, Whale Man.
That kid rocks.
Like the fucking
that was
Whale
the Whale
Man.
Man's son?
It was the Whale Man, dude.
And the Whale Man would come in and be like, yo, we need to protect whales.
He would just show us pictures of whales and be like, he was like a whale enthusiast, but it was like a small cat. Dude, my Catholic grade school was just like a brick hallway with 8 rooms. And then we had trailers. We had like a trailer for the computers, trailer for the nurse, and trailers for the library. And they ended up building, once like more people moved out there, I guess they had like a bigger tax base or whatever and built a bigger school. But it was like we moved out there, it was like farm country. So I went to some like backwoods ass grade school, dude. I got slapped by my, the principal spanked me one time. Literally, I was the last, I think I was the last kid. Fucking hit by a nun, dude. It was a nun. I jumped off the bus. I told you about this before?
No.
It was like, you know, you did the bus drills where you did like the fire drills, you jump out of the... Dude, it was like... First of all, when you're in grade school and they're like...
Jumping out of the back
everybody
of the bus.
turn around, you're like, oh my God, fuck yeah, I'm about to jump into an 8th grader's arm. It's like you jump and the 8th graders catch your elbows, you're like, wee!
Dude, opening that back door?
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't even know you could open that.
Dude, they pull down the emergency windows and like, the safeties, do you ever have the bus safeties? Or like, they demonstrate the fucking...
No.
On my bus, if you're 2 8th graders were safeties, you had to know how to operate all the emergency equipment.
What a gig.
So I was like a 2nd or 1st grader, and I remember... I was like, yeah, the safeties are back there, cool as fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jump so fucking hard when I get out of this thing. And I watched the kid in front of me jump, and I was like, fuck it. And I jumped on him and fucking took him down. And I didn't realize the principal was out there. And she rustled me up by the elbow, and I was like, literally, dude, no bullshit, panicked, and was like, I slipped on a banana peel, and the lady went like this. Whap, right on my butt, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And
what was it, Sister Catherine, Sister Margaret?
It was not Vader. Fuck, I can't remember. We had Vader, but it was a lady before Vader. I forget her name.
Yeah,
it was like Sister or something. I forget.
Yeah, Sister Mary Margaret.
Yeah, it might as well have been. Fucking no, it wasn't McGeever. That was my first grade. It was something crazy like that. She fucking smacked my ass, dude, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
It got you going.
I was just like, "What the fuck was that?" I remember just like, and I remember just being like, "Oh, sweet, I just got smacked." So I was like, I did not want to go down on fucking lying about a
you
banana
slip. You can go down on
dude.
those charges.
I was gonna go down on a line about a banana slip, dude. I pulled like the first thing in my brain was just like something out of Tom and Jerry, and I was like, perfect. She was just like,
yeah,
what?
Oh man, can we take a break for 1 second?
Yeah,
Sorry, I was getting some text massages. Ooh, they're good for us.
Ooh. We back.
Yo, we out here. Sorry, I just had to settle some fucking.
You sell some
comedy. No, just some comedy
dude.
management, just some biz. I was getting some texts. People were coming around asking when can we get Matt and Shane to headline our fucking clubs.
Sloobing deals, basically.
So this is it's very far in the future because it's tough to book us soon.
True.
Stop.
So you're just over here greasing. You're just fucking
June.
loading the pipeline.
May and June we got some sick gigs coming up. We'll focus on that later.
Well, we got too many things.
I was at the Albany Funny Bone this past weekend.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, Soder, so it was like Soder. It was pretty sold out.
Yeah.
I think it was sold out every time, which is sick.
Awesome.
It's in a mall. That's depressing.
Fuck yeah.
That's depressing.
Doing comedy in a mall is sick, dude.
But the fucking host, he was like,
how was the boy?
I hated him. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, sure.
It was just me and baby girl broke up Friday moments before the show. Like in the hotel right before we went to the show. We broke up.
You have such a wild muse, dude.
I mean, that's just my muse. She was torturing me.
Oh my god.
She knows I perform better when I'm sad and
For
angry.
sure.
And I really do, which is
him.
nice. But get to the green room and this kid, he's like this Asian kid. We walk in, I don't fucking know him. Sure. And he's like, "What's wrong?" Like Soder was like, "Yeah, you could tell I was pissed. I was just quiet. I wasn't saying shit." And he was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, just me and my girlfriend just broke up again. Just broke up like right before the show, and he's like, "Oh, did you just cry?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, I didn't. What the fuck did you just say to me, dude?" And then I sat on it. I just sat there for like 10 minutes and like just stunned that this fucking kid just said this to me. It's just me and him in this green room, sitting across from each other in chairs.
He wasn't trying to fuck with you, laughing.
No.
He was like, "Oh, did you cry?"
Yeah, he literally was asking if I just cried.
What the fuck?
And I was like, it took me a minute. I was like, "Oh, you've never been in a relationship. That's why you asked me one of the dumbest fucking questions I've heard."
Holy fuck.
I was pissed, dude. And he was like, "Yeah, I've never been in a relationship. Did you cry?" I was like, "No, I didn't fucking cry, dude."
What a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah, and then the next
He's basically
day,
40-year-old virgin, dude.
he
was like,
hit me hard. Then the next day, he was like, "Did you cry today?" And I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing, dude? Do I have to fight you?"
Sounds like the fucking man.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, he was kind of the man.
The fact that his first thing was like, "Oh, did you cry?"
No. He hit me with that. I was like, "Dude, you're being very
He might just
dishonorable."
be the funniest fucking Asian comedian ever, dude. You
might
might have hit Asian Kaufman, dude.
But this is another thing we saw. Me and Soder went and saw Creed 2.
So did I.
Sick, right? You told me about it.
Saw
It's fucking sick. I liked it a lot.
Got me hype.
Yeah, it was
The whole
awesome.
time I know exactly what's going to happen, and I was just like, yes.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's fucking. It gets you hyped, dude.
But it has an emotional ending.
Yeah.
Like I was into it. I was
Yeah.
like, this movie was great. I was like, pretty emotional. And
I worked out that next day. I went to the gym.
Really?
I was wanting to do the battle ropes where you do jump and go and like someone gets a sick upshot of your fucking chest and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, you should have. Let me know next time. I'll fucking.
You don't talk about that when he's doing the
it.
battle ropes, does a push up in the air.
Yeah, and you
whips a
flip the
battle rope
ropes.
and dude.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
So I want to start doing those at the gym and just do like one and be like, oh.
Evan Williams just did that on his
Really?
Instagram story. Yeah, pretty sick. Pretty fucking sick. But anyway, movies just went black.
Yeah.
Right before the credits start. Very emotional moment. I was like, damn, this was a great movie. Retarded guy, 2 rows back, farts as loud as, dude, he farted so fucking loud that me and Soder howled laughing. Laughed him out of the room. He like looked at us and kept walking. Dude, I haven't laughed that hard in so long. Like it was like dun, 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 dun. Like it got sad at the end, and then it ends, and it was like, wow, that was that's like, holy shit.
Oh my god,
dude!
And to be able to watch him scurry out of the room is so fucking funny.
The Albany Crossroads Mall is run almost entirely by retarded people. I haven't seen that many retarded people in so long.
It's an ROB.
It was run.
It's retarded owned business.
It is, dude. That's an ROB. The Crossgate Mall in every single room.
That's awesome.
I walk in food court. There was a retarded Asian dude handing out free samples. You don't even see
they have
those.
like a heavy.
Most of the retarded Asians get put down.
Someone called their headhunter and was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, dude. Then you walk around.
I haven't been to the mall for a while. What the fuck happened?
Walked around a corner. There was just a fat retarded guy in a sweatsuit trying to look into the GameStop. I was like, I get that. That's fucking sick. I could do that.
That's awesome.
Get to the fucking movie theater. The dude counting the tickets or
I mean,
tanning
that's
tickets.
fucking
retarded
business.
guy.
That's business as usual, dude.
I've never been to an entirely retarded owned business, and the Crossgate Mall in Albany, New York, is wall to wall retarded dudes.
I haven't been seeing a lot of the retarded guys ripping the tickets anymore.
That was a retarded guy. They still got it, dude. Albany.
I mean, they can rip a ticket.
That's because they're all in Albany.
They fucking migrated.
They all did.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So do you think they sneak into fucking Albany?
They all, yeah. Albany's got to build a wall, dude, because there is. I've never seen anything
caravan,
like it.
Dude.
There is. They got stuck in a Chuck E. Cheese on the way up in Virginia. They're still coming.
They're being detained in a ball pit.
They got stuck in a ball pit, dude.
They're being detained.
Yeah, the cages. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. But yeah, dude.
It's just Chuck E. Cheese Guantanamo, dude. They're just like mid Street Fighter. They unplug the machine. They're like, ah! They plug it back in. Like, ah! It's like waterboarding.
Yeah, that was. It reminded me of when I was in Spain. I was like, one of the first thoughts I had. I was like, I haven't seen a retarded person
In Spain?
while I was in Spain. And then when I started looking for them, it was all I saw, dude. There was so many.
Like once you switched your gaze,
Once I switched, I was like, I haven't seen a retarded guy.
you went into retarded vision.
I went into full fucking retard vision where I was searching them out. And everyone in Spain Madrid is a retarded city also. Madrid and Albany are the two retarded capitals.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it must be nice in the world of like, like, 'cause I was thinking about this the other day, how like, everyone, we're all in the same place, but like, depending on who you are, you get different facial expressions from the people you see. So you could like be, two people in the same room in a totally different environment because like people are looking at you in like a weird way and looking at someone else like smiling. It's like in the retarded world, it's like getting a lot of smiles. A lot of people like, hey, what's up, bud? What's going on?
Yeah, retarded.
Occasional someone walks by and goes like, like, what did that? You're just like, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, occasionally you rip a hard fart at the end of Creed. But yeah, retarded dudes
just fucking stretch your muscles, dude. It's like,
well, it sucked. I knew he was mentally challenged because during the movie he was unzipping and zipping his jacket the entire fucking time.
Really?
Enough that I looked back at him. I gave him the old white guy fucking stare during the movie, and then when I saw he was retarded, I was like, oh fuck, I'm a fucking loser for hitting him with that.
Oh my god.
Retarded guys and hot chicks have the same world.
Yeah, you think
Everyone just smiles at him. He's like, nice. You can do whatever. Just a dude in a sweatsuit staring into the glass at a GameStop. If that was a hot chick, I'd be like, hell yeah.
You could be at any job, and anyone's like, you're so great.
Yeah, no matter what. You're so good. You're so good at this.
You're amazing.
I know.
Everyone wants to talk to you.
That's why
it's very valid.
That's why people with Down syndrome are so arrogant.
True.
Everybody's like, you're the fucking best. Imagine that. You walk around, everyone's like, everything you do is awesome.
That's true. That's true. You think you're
hot chick energy and retarded guy energy are very similar.
You think you're in the Olympics?
They'll fight you for no reason. You think you're in the real Olympics.
No, I mean like you see Sports Illustrated and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
I did that.
What, Phelps? Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's just in the other division, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the harder division.
I'm in the fucking 100-meter doggy paddle, dude.
Hey, Matt.
Sorry.
Come on. Look,
Phelps isn't even wearing a life jacket, dude.
Yeah, you try swimming with fucking those doobies on your arm.
You're clocking like a 4-minute quarter mile, dude. You try to swim like a seahorse on your belly, dude. You try to motor a fucking noodle across the water. We're an out-of-service boogie board.
Dude. Special Olympics swimming competitions must be the best fucking things ever.
They can't use the lanes. They got to drop like aquarium tanks between so they don't fucking hit each other. It's like an aquarium, dude. It's like a fish. Yeah. It's like a fish farm. They have like walls underwater. Oh, it's fucked up.
It is. Man. It is. Yeah. It's not funny. It's not funny to make fun of people with mental disabilities, but it definitely is.
Well, they're trying to figure out the ins and outs of how they handle the fuck. Like, that's hard to keep people going.
Dude, imagine the first guy.
I can't swim in a straight line, dude.
Imagine the first guy to be like, yeah, let's compete these motherfuckers. The first guy was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have an Olympics for retards." They're like, well, "Are you sure, dude?"
The guys are like, "Yo, chill, dude, stop it,
dude. That's hilarious. That's hilarious." I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone here wants to see this, but why the fuck are you doing that? It's like, I don't know. The town over said they got the fastest retard in the state.
Like, whoa, wait a second.
Well, have they seen Jimmy? Jimmy's flying, dude. Yeah, we'll race him. We'll race him.
Bring your boy to the dirt track tomorrow. That's how it started, dude.
First Special Olympics was just two retarded guys sprinting, and then they're like, you know what? Let's fight them. We'll have boxing. Yeah, but can he swim?
If you know any swimmers, like, we'll figure it out.
Just toss him in, dude.
The Russian fucking Olympic team, Special Olympic team is just fucking like drowning people. He's not made for this.
Oh, fuck.
Good
yeah, first Special Olympics must have been chaos. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it was like, imagine that. Dude, the idea of coming up with pitching the idea, and they're like, dude.
Yeah, first guy being like, I was thinking, we should make these retarded dudes race. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, that's a great idea, man.
Oh my God, I've always wondered if you can just show up and play wheelchair basketball. Like, no, like, for real. I think it would be kind of fun. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I wonder if you can just like be like, yo, boys, I'm next. I got next.
Yeah, hop into a chair, pick a guy up out of his.
Dude, I would just wheel, and then like as soon as someone passes me a ball, jump out,
stand up and shoot, and lay back down.
Like, my bad. That's like the handball in soccer. I would just like cross someone over and hit back in my. That'd be awesome.
Stand up, flip someone over, and get back down. Stand up and pull them away.
I would get out of my chair, dribble, shoot, jump back in. Have it timed at least so I land back in the chair after I shoot.
That'd be the best. That'd be the best ending to a wheelchair basketball.
Oh my God.
Like a guy who wasn't actually paralyzed stands up and swats the guy at the last second. They're like, what the fuck was that? He's like, I don't know, man.
Like, holy fuck, dude. That would be so.
Stands up and runs out of the gym.
Oh my
What
God, that'd be
was that?
so fucking mean.
Oh man, yeah, the guy who founded the Special Olympics definitely lost his wife over that.
Oh my God.
She's like, Charles, I can't be around you. This is what you're doing. He's like, I'm telling you, it's gonna take off.
This is my passion.
It's so fucking funny. You don't understand. It's fucking incredible.
I've been laughing my whole life about this. Oh. And then like he dies mysteriously before it gets turned into like the people are like, what are we supposed to do here? Like, no, this is like a serious sporting event. And they're like, all right,
yeah, just clap.
Some guy just like, fuck it, shoots the blank gun, and like, let's see what they do.
You scared them off. They're running the wrong way.
Oh, good God. Good God.
That's what it's all about, dude. This is a secret.
This is what the cast is all about, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to delete this.
Oh
to
my
the meeting,
God.
they're like, what else do you do other than stand up? It's like, I got a podcast. Don't listen to it.
Dude, oh my God. Yeah, dude, I was really thinking about that when I went to that mic on Tuesday to brush up for the fucking
big show,
dude. I was watching some of that shit, and it was like, because I always was like, whatever, if stand up becomes fucking lame, it's like, who gives a fuck? But it's like, and I could be, aggrandizing our missions a little bit, but it's like, it's a big deal, dude. If like that shitty fucking Hassan Minhaj stuff takes over, and like all the legions of people emulating that I watched, like that vein of comedy, if that fully succeeds in being like you can't say shit that's like kind of funny and fucked up, that's not good, man. It's like, that is a really bad. I was like thinking about that the other night, like that's kind of fucked up, dude. If that like fully sizzles out to the point to where like it's not even thought about. It's like an automatic thing.
Yeah, but it's not close.
I don't think it will either.
I thought I bitched on this podcast probably every fucking episode for the first 100 episodes of how much I fucking hate SJW comedy.
Holy fuck,
but
man.
it's irrelevant.
Yeah, it is. But it's scary though, because when you're at an open mic, you get a weird sample because you're like, whoa, all these people are doing this. From
the start, people are doing that now. At the lowest levels, people are like your example of like, well, I could do a man's job. I would just make $0.25 to $1 compared to him. No,
exactly, dude. Exactly.
Like, that's not a joke. But that's why they're still there.
True.
But it doesn't advance.
It's scary. It's just like, what the fuck? And then you see the young people in the audience being like, yeah, and you're like, oh my God. But they still do, though. I will say, when you go up there and you're like doing stand up, people do. It's like,
I mean, the guy who invented the Special Olympics, that bit would work.
Oh my God,
that's a bit.
Fucking crush, dude. This is the fucking bit machine.
Yeah, this is it,
dude. I tell you what happened to me today.
What's that?
I inadvertently, dude, trying out my little fucking tinctures and shit. I got so fucking high today.
Today?
Yeah.
You don't seem high. You're high as fuck?
Been high as fuck, dude.
Really?
Been high as fuck.
Normally I can tell. You don't seem high at all.
I almost left before. I was about to be like, how can I get out of this? I was
really?
That high to where the point where like, well, first I'm getting these tinctures from the fucking dispensary and they're supposed to be like a certain dosage. So I'm fucking trying to work them on myself, to see how they're going. Dude, these things are so much stronger than they advertise. Yeah. Unless something I'm doing, I don't know what it is. But I've been getting I was getting a haircut the other day and fully was like compressing in on myself, like, oh God, like just fucked up. Here I am again. I fucking drove. I was like trying to slug that food down. Like, you ever get really high and eat too much and you're like, like it's just a lot to chew and process food. Did you ever take a dump while you're really stoned?
No, I don't know if I have. Dude, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm sure I took a shit while I was high.
Did you ever cry while you were really stoned?
No.
It's a horrible experience, dude.
Holy shit. Yeah, I bet it is.
I did that once when I was in my early 20s, dude.
You got high and cried?
I was like real stoned and then I fucking cried. It was like the most gut-wrenching, horrible thing.
Wow.
Well, it was actually kind of nice, but I remember just being like, who the fuck cries while they're high? And I was like, oh.
Faggot. I go back to that story in my mind all the time. A dude crying and you just saw someone else and you were like, faggot.
Yeah, I was crying in my car, dude. And the guy, I was like at a red light and saw a dude in spandex and he looked at me and I was like, faggot. And he was just like, all right, dude. I miss my dog.
Oh, man. I see a lot of people in spandex. Dudes.
Yeah, that's becoming the new thing at the gym, dude.
Acceptable.
Dude's dressed in like fucking mocap from Street Fighter. Did you ever see that dude?
No, but
he's in the one Street Fighter where he's in like the blue suit where like, he's supposed to be like on a green screen. Yeah, dude, they're wearing fucking spandex pants. It's like, dude, have some fucking dignity.
Be like me. Just hit the Stairmaster for 5 minutes and get the fuck out. That's how you go to the gym.
That's exactly how
Once
you do
a week.
Yeah.
5 minutes on the Stairmaster.
Dude.
Bounce.
Tell you what you do, dude.
That's how I'm fucking jacked right now.
I'll give you my
See how thick my ass is
I
right
like
now?
that exercise plan. Here's mine, dude. You fucking go to the gym, you wear like 4 layers of clothing, take it all off into your shorts and t-shirt, usually that are a matching color, green, gray, gray, and then hit the fuck out of a punching bag for 3 minutes and leave. That's all I do in the gym now.
Dude, you and me have sick workouts.
I like the other day I started going to yoga too. I found another place, 21 days, $21. So I've been going to, I'll go hit, they're the same place. So I was like, I paid $21 and I hit the punching bag and I go do yoga, dude. But the other day I called Brittany and she was like, well, you're not going to have any time to be at the gym. I'm like, I only need 3 minutes at the gym. I hit the punching bag as hard as I can for 3 minutes and I leave. And she was like, what the fuck?
Dude, what's funny is if you and me saw each other at the gym, I'd be like, what a fucking... We'd both look at each other and be like, what a fucking weirdo. I literally walk in and do 5 minutes on the fucking Stairmaster. I'm like, I am fucking beat.
Well, it's funny. We'd clock in and clock out at the same time and be like, this guy knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a quick workout. That's all you need. You just need to shock the system. You need to jar it loose.
It's just muscle confusion, dude.
My muscles are so confused.
They don't know what to expect.
Like, why are we
dude?
doing steps now? We've been avoiding steps for years, and now we're hitting them this hard.
The Stairmaster freaks me out because it's like I'll start doing it, and I'm like, am I walking up like 50 flights? It's like, this is crazy. I'm not doing this. It freaks me out.
It crushes me.
I get vertigo thinking about like how high I technically am.
There's on the Stairmaster. You can watch it. You can see how many stories you climbed up. Dude. That's fun.
I don't have a thing against heights. It's just when I'm climbing and going nowhere, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
It's and then hot chicks destroy the Stairmaster.
Oh, they do 2 at a time. And
there's a chick next to me. Yeah, she was doing that. She was hitting 2 steps at a time, sticking a leg back. Like she was doing like stretches. And I was gassed next to her. I was right next to her, just like...
You're turning it down from 1. You're like, oh, God, oh, God.
I actually hit clear when I got off. Because I knew she was going to look and see what I just did. I was like, I can't let anyone see that.
You should stand at the top of the Stairmaster, ride it down, and then jump. And then get back on, climb it up, ride it down, and then jump. Or try to practice like an escalator butt slide on it.
True.
That would be tight, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. So, how are you? You doing good?
Chilling, man. I've been been in my little corner of the world, just doing my thing. I got into hash making. That's like my...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to... I've actually revolutionized the
hash
dry ice method, yeah. It's
nice.
No big deal. You just add water, shape it, heat it, mold it back. You can make... It usually comes out like a dry sift material. I figured out how to make it look like bubble hash. No big deal, but...
Not a big deal.
I looked on the internet for like 2 days, didn't find anything, and revolutionized the process. It's like, whatever, it's no big deal.
Not a big deal.
Next.
Yeah, next. Thank you. Next project.
It's so funny because I was like, that's such a sick proprietary way to do this, and like everyone I see, I'm like, here's exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
So I've been studying the ancient art of making charas, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Ancient hash making. So I've been doing that. I just like have my little thing from the dispensary and make my little ball hash, and I'm like, it is done. I went to the place, and the guy's like, what are you doing with dry ice? I was like, I'm just putting it in my freezer.
Dry ice.
He's like, oh, that's good. I was like, cool. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, just put it in the freezer. He was just like, all right.
Like, I'm a science teacher. This is what you gotta say.
I
know. When's the last time I did the cellar?
Ooh.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
We did not, dude.
No, I did the cellar. Dude, it was fucking sick.
First of all, just a fucking testament to your caliber, dude.
It was
what else
great.
I did? Oh yeah, I was at the cellar.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about it. I did the cellar.
Testament to your fucking
on my
caliber,
B-day,
bro.
dude. On my B-day. What a great day.
Oh my, that is a good day.
As soon as we got done, Bobby Kelly was there. He was like, you want to come do my podcast? I was like, yeah, right now?
Dude.
He was like, yeah, come upstairs.
Dude.
Yeah, it was fucking sick.
You told me about that. It was so fucking funny.
It was so sick.
You
and
have
then
to
Bobby
relive.
Kelly just hated me.
You got to relive that one. That was so fucking funny, man. I laughed about that for 2 days. And I told everyone. I was like at my house.
I was just thinking of you the whole time.
I was at my house near my brother's, and I was like, I told that whole story to be like, and then he went on this podcast, and this is what he said. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's fucking, everyone fucking lost it.
I was like, it is funny.
Everyone goes, that's fucking hilarious.
All right, so this comedian named Paul Verzi and Bobby Kelly and me are on this podcast. And him and Bobby Kelly are friends.
Yeah, sure.
They don't know me at all.
No.
So those two are just like talking.
You're just a young buck
and
out
I'm
in the
just
wild,
sitting
dude.
there just like, hey, you guys, hey. And I just got done at the cellar.
Sure.
Like, I was feeling so fucking good about myself.
You had a good set.
I was like,
oh, they probably love
this is sick. But yeah, they're like, who the fuck is this arrogant fucking dickhead?
Yeah, they're at like the worldwide open mic, and you're the new dude on the thing, just being like, bam, and they're like, fuck this guy.
Well,
so when you see anyone decent coming to an open mic, when you're like a half decent open mic comic, you're like, fuck this guy.
So they were talking about what's called a daddy-daughter dance. Oh, man. Which I never even heard of.
I've heard of those.
Everybody else seems to have heard of it. I never
think
heard
they phased out. They definitely phased out.
A daddy-daughter dance is where all the dads in the school take go to like a prom with their daughters.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I think they stop at like 6th grade. As soon as they get tits, they stop.
That's a good rule.
That's when it is. Like, as soon as their daughters become hot, they're like,
now it's weird.
I can't go to the dance with you.
Yeah. So they're talking about.
That is weird, dude.
Verzi was talking about how he was bummed that the daddy-daughter dance got canceled because a trans kid in the school's mom was like, well, this is weird. Like, he doesn't have a place she doesn't have a place to go, or something like that.
What about the trans kid's dad in the picture?
He's definitely dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you should start a foundation, Shane, where you do like a celebrity appearance where you take like a trans kid to a daddy-daughter dance.
I'll take trans kids. It's probably fucking hot as fuck. Dude, a trans kid?
That'd be a nice service, though. You'd make a Make-A-Wish. Be like, what do you need me to do? Be like, oh, by the way, I only take trans kids.
These dolled up little boys that think they're girls out? Yeah, I'll fucking do that.
I would make them dance, too, dude. I'd be like, you better dance for me.
So, Verzi's...
I'd make a sultan, dude. I would sit there and be like, dance.
My young boy. So
I
he's
am
talking
the finest
about...
boy in the village.
Yes, I'm from out of town. Where's your fine hot boy?
I would dress in traditional, like, sultan, like, Arabian clothes. And be like,
I'd look fucking sick with my gut hanging out like a vest and those high-waisted pants. So anyway, Verzi's talking about how it's a bummer that... All right, go ahead. I know you're feeling this,
you
Sultan.
just pay the DJ an extra $10 to let your hot boy come into, like, its own intro music, and you're just like...
You gotta give him those little tiny cymbals, the hand cymbals.
Belly dance. Sorry, go ahead.
So Verzi was talking about how he was bummed that the tradition was ending. Sure. I never heard of a daddy-daughter dance, so instantly I was like, "What? What the fuck is this?" And I could tell they were mad that I was like clearly diminishing it.
Yeah, of course.
Like right when they were talking, he's like, "It's a fucking shame, dude, that this thing's fucking ruined." And I was sitting there like, that's fucking weird. That's a weird thing. I could tell the energy was clearly like, shut the fuck up.
It was against you, yeah.
Whoever you are, shut the fuck up. Which is reasonable.
If someone starts making fun of a daddy-daughter dance in front of a daddy, in my head, I'm like, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, dude.
Hey, he's got a point.
Yeah, dude.
But
so they're against you.
So I think, maybe not, but well, no, I think they were pretty blatantly, clearly against me. Like they were pretty vocal about not liking me. But I was like, I interrupted the story because they kept talking about it. And I was like, at what point during the daddy-daughter dance do you guys get to swap daughters and grind with the other kids? and they got mad.
Dude, that's a fucking...
They literally...
That's a 360 tomahawk, cameras flashing, dude.
They literally, like, looked at me and was like, what?
Oh my
like, what'd you just say? And I was like, at what point does the DJ play Hot and Her?
And yeah,
dude, you get to grind with the other kids?
Dude, your fucking whole arms in the rim and you're just dangling above them, just like, what, dude? That's so funny.
They have a bandana that you hang over your mic if you bombed. So Bobby was like, give him the fucking bomb bandana. I was like, I'm not going to accept it. That was funny.
No, they wouldn't silence you.
And then he spazzed on me. And it was so funny. It was actually very funny.
That's hilarious.
He's like, you fucking hick, you fucking white trash. You stink. The joke wasn't funny. You fucking stink. You're overrated already, you fucking idiot. I was like, oh, shit. I'm actually really excited for that episode to come out.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
You
That's
know
video
what, dude?
too, right?
Yeah. I didn't know it was videoed till like midway through. So I'm going to look like a fucking idiot.
No, you probably just... chilling.
Well, I threw in a dip, and they did not like that.
Fuck, dude. You're just establishing your brand.
Take that fucking dip out. And I was like, are you... In my head, I was like, I'm clearly getting bullied right now. He's like, take that the fuck out of your mouth. That's disgusting. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stand my ground on this, dude.
If you had taken it out, that would have been game over,
Yeah, I couldn't take it out. I couldn't show my weakness, dude.
Fuck no.
But then we got done, and I was like, sorry if I actually came off like a fucking dickhead. And he was like, nah, you're great, dude. You did come off a little cocky. And I was like, all right.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Dude, and
I didn't know that. I didn't want to...
Dude, this isn't the same thing, but I've noticed, I've had multiple people come up and be like, yeah, I used to think you were an asshole when I first met you. To me. And I was just like...
You?
Okay.
I get me.
I've had a couple times people come up to me like, I thought you were just like a fucking asshole. And I was like... Okay.
I don't see that with you.
I mean, this was back at the time of Philly's Funniest. When I way back when. But guys would come up to me and be like, I just think you're an asshole, dude. You're actually pretty cool. And I was like... Thanks, I guess, for saying you used to think I was a fucking asshole. It's like, I've never even talked to you.
Yeah.
I've never spoken a word to you in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird, dude. I mean, I wouldn't let people saying you come off cocky, dude. You probably just crushing.
When I wanted to tell him too, it's like Bobby Kelly's the man.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he's fucking awesome. And I was like happy to be there. So I told him that. But, you know. Whatever, we'll see. Maybe I was fucked up. Maybe I came off like a fucking dickhead. We'll see.
I mean, like you even said so yourself, though. You're like, dude, who the fuck isn't cocky that does stand up? You have to be.
Yeah, if I would have showed up and been like timid, it wouldn't have been funny.
No.
If I would have just let them, I would have just been sitting there.
Yeah, so it'd be pointless.
Which actually I said to him on air, and he was like, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Like, because I kept saying stuff, and he was like, you're interrupting the story. I was like, well, I don't know the fucking story. You guys are talking about personal things, and I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, first rule of podcasting, always stand your ground. Usually when you first start doing other people's podcasts, when I first started, it's like, you just learn to just say shit whenever something comes to your mind. You have to let it fly. Otherwise, if you hold back and getting like, should I speak? You just end up not talking at all.
Yeah, and I've done that a couple of times. I've done that on the bonfire. I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get in your head about like, shit, was that not funny?
Dude, if you're in your head in a podcast, it's over. The first couple I did, I would sit there and be like, can I talk now? Man, you just have to just let it rip.
Especially when it's like one of the times I did the bonfire with Soder and Nick Mullen, and those two. They're just nonstop. And like I would try to jump, but I couldn't. Yeah. And I was in my head. I was like, all right, just shut the fuck up. Let them do it. I just sat there silently the whole episode.
That's funny.
But yeah. So we'll see. I hope
you bring the heat to the cast, dude.
Thanks, dog. So do you, bro.
I love having
the best.
I love having people on, or like when you interject someone's story and stop it. It makes me laugh so fucking hard. It's like wait. So what?
Yeah, wait. And then just simplify it the most.
That Gerben episode, dude, was so fucking funny.
Gerben is.
God damn it, I love him.
Man, I'm so glad everybody's on board with Gerben.
How could you not be, dude?
I don't know. I remember when the first episode came out, had some dissent. I think from Dairy Queen.
I could see
Dairy Queen was like, oh, this guy, because I think Dairy Queen's an intellectual.
He's an intellectual.
I think he was mad that he could sniff out the other intellectual.
Wow.
He's like, what's this guy think he's fucking smart or something?
Yeah.
Actually, Dairy Queen's from Alabama. He was probably like, what's he think? He's fucking smart? Fuck him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're dragging.
Yeah, man, we're an hour, dude.
1 hour?
Yeah. We did it. This is a fucking lightning rod, dude.
Let's try to get another one this weekend.
Sounds good.
Drop a little two
post show, dude.
People.
Yeah. It was a lightning rod, dude.
Yeah, it was
Plus,
fun.
we gotta save our gummy juice, dude.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Watch out.
I might just play this. I might come out on stage and play this.
You might just have a boombox. Just hit play. Just stand there. Yeah, tomorrow, this will come out tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm putting it out.
So tomorrow at 7, the 9 o'clock sold out because that's what me and Matt do.
Exactly.
We sell shit out. 7, yeah, I can't believe they thought I was cocky. 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock at Philly Comedy Club. It's fun. It'll be a fun time. Matt's gonna get fucked up. He promised me.
Well,
he promised all the listeners.
We'll see what happens. I probably will.
Shotgun a sighty.
Whew, I didn't say that.
Yeah, Matt promised everyone he was gonna shotgun sighties.
Yeah, I could promise that I'll smoke a joint and get uncomfortably high and have like 4 beers and vanish about a half an hour.
Definitely. And I promise.
I'll have a good old time.
And I promise to drink way too much and stick around too long to the point where you're like, oh, I'm kind of sad I met this guy.